Back live we go once again to here. First pitch on the way, strike number one. In the bottom half of inning number one here. That one is swung on and hit well. Check that for Nick Valdez. Next up will be Fabrizio Salinas coming on to onto the plate. Well, yes, Nick Valdez gets a leadoff double. If you all missed the first inning, or the top of the first inning, didn't miss too much. 2 runners stranded by Edinburg Vela. They could not get anyone home. 19 pitches for the home pitcher, which would be none other than, check that, Santi Valdez. Check that, not Valdez, but Roy Rodriguez. Roy Rodriguez, your starting pitcher for Sharyland High School there. Either way, live once again here on Rio Sports Live Network, here on the YouTube channel. Now I believe there could potentially be something wrong with home plate. Stepped out of the box is going to be the call, and he is out in the end. Stepped out of the box when he hit the ball. So instead of runner on second base, it will still be bases empty, 1 out. So no leadoff double like we thought. Fabrizio Salinas will be up to the plate. That one's up the middle, catches that one for strike number 1. No balls, 1 strike, just like that. On to the next one. That one will hit the dirt. Evens up the count at 1. On pitch number 4, to be exact, here at the bottom half of the inning. It's David Ann at the plate, or at the mound, I should say. That one is swung on, grounded past the mound, throw to first in time. And that is 2 up, 2 down, just like that. Batting third will be Edgar Quintanilla. Will be up to the plate. Edgar Quintanilla up to the plate. 2 up, 2 down so far in this bottom half of inning number 1. That one is going to go ball 1. So it hit the dirt in the inside. So 1-0 the count, finds himself ahead. One-0 pitch on the way, swung on, hit well, but down the first base line, foul. Evens up the count at 1. 1 ball, 1 strike now. Still 2 outs. Here in the bottom half of inning number 1. That's going to go in for a strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. Finds himself behind in the count. It's Edgar Quintanilla. Time called for Quintanilla. Steps out of the batter's box, will compose himself. And we'll step back in. Here in the bottom of the first, 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Ended up swinging, and that will retire the side. Strike 3. 3 up, 3 down inning. Bottom half of the inning. Sharyland High School can't get any hits. Thought they had a leadoff double. Won't be the case this time. We'll head to the top half of inning number 2. I'm Jacob Young. This is Rio Sports Live Network. We'll be right back after this. Stay tuned.
Truck Techs in Harlingen is your source for lifts, wheels, and tires. Talking trucks of any size, any model, and any year. Specializing in accessories with top-of-the-line products to bring that special look to your truck in a professional way. Lifts, wheels, and tires, with financing available too. Call today or stop by Truck Techs in Harlingen.
My son Leo just graduated from high school, but also with his associate degree from Texas Southmost College at no cost at all. Not having that financial burden was so helpful to our family. That's 2 years we did not have to pay for.
All of my TSC credits transferred to UTRGV, and I am so grateful to go into my major debt-free.
At Marine Military Academy, we educate those who dare to achieve. Those eager to control their future before it controls them. Those who can follow a path so they can eventually make their own.
Back we go once again here from Sharyland High School. I'm Jacob Young. This is Rio Sports Live Network here. Top of the second inning we go. Still 0-0 your score. Edinburg Vela up to the plate once again. That's Alex Cruz now, the 6th man up. That one is swung on, popped to the third base line. Will throw to first in time for out number 1. Off of the first pitch this time. And Alex Cruz will go up and will get out. Next up will be Isaiah Davia. To the plate. Sharyland High School will look to do exactly the same thing here. Trying to get the second out here very quickly. The first one goes in there, though, inside ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes here. Again, top half of inning number 2. 1-0 pitch on the way. Looked a bit high this time. Looks to be 2 balls, no strikes. 2-0 the count. 3-0 just like that. Finds himself in a perfect area. Up in the count, 3-0 for Davila. Probably not go for that one. That will go in there. Strike 1. 3 balls, 1 strike now. Just waiting for that perfect pitch possible. The plate discipline showing here. And that's going to be ball 4 as it hits the dirt and low and inside to be exact. And again, Vela will have a runner on first base. So Romeo Bautista now at the plate. Going there, strike 1. No balls, 1 strike. We'll keep an eye on both pitchers' pitch count. But already 27 pitches thrown here. Top of the second inning, make that 28. One ball, one strike with one out. Top half of inning number 2 for Bautista. Goes to first base safe, trying to pick off the runner. The throw to second was in time, but couldn't get to it. Safe at second base, and that will be another steal for this Edinburg Vela team. Will be their second. That ended up being strike 2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. And another back to first. It's a yes automatic. This is 1 ball, 3. That should be, yeah, out. Exactly. So out number 2. I was looking at the board and it says, well, it has a strike 3. Should be out number 2, but either way, we'll keep an eye on it very quickly. Rodriguez at the plate now. Going there, strike. I believe the count should be 1-1. We'll check that on 1. 1-1 is the count. Gets in that time, 1-2. Ball, 2 strikes with 2 outs. Trying to pick him off at first. And 1-2. Still the count. Just tipped foul. Will stay alive at 1-2. Look for pitch number 34 here in the top half of inning number 2. Swung on and missed. And we'll get him for out number 3. Gets a strikeout, and out will be the bottom half of inning number 2 coming up right after the break. I'm Jacob Young. This is Real Sports Live Network. We'll be right back after this. Stay tuned.
Those ready to join in order to stand out. Welcome to MMA, forging tomorrow's leaders.
South Padre Island. Enjoy endless activities for all ages. Then dance the night away with live music, savor fresh seafood, and discover unique food trucks and shop our charming boutiques. What are you waiting for? Escape the everyday at South Padre Island.
Graduation time. Time to make some decisions. What's next? Can I afford to continue my education? What are my options? At Brownsville ISD Career and Technical Education, you can graduate from high school with a certificate and/or license ready to go to work, debt-free. We have a wide range of programs for every student, ranging from audiovisual, law enforcement, STEM robotics, electrical, welding, pharmacy, patient care tech, and many more to choose from. That's why Brownsville ISD is the best choice.
farmer, this is her home. Take a look at what we do.
Back we go once again here from Sharyland High School. That one is swung on. Popped up near the right field line. Will drop in foul. So again, it's interesting to note about the right field. Basically, we're over third base line, left field. That's where we're doing the broadcast from. But on the right field line, it's pretty interesting. They used to have a big fence there. Not necessarily a big fence, but one of those fences to divide the outfield from maybe the warm-up area for the teams. On the first base line is what I'm trying to say. Anyways, they took that off about 2 years ago, at least now. And so, as that is out number one. Anyways, back to the story. They took that fence down, and now it's just an open field. And so now there's more range for even the players, the outfielders on the right field line to try and get an out, even if it's very much in foul territory. So just a little fun fact for you all once again. Either way, one out here, the bottom half of inning number two. With the next batter here very shortly. So I believe we've made it all the way to the bottom of the roster. No, we have not. Luis Valderas up to the plate now for the Sharyland Rattlers. That one is swung on to hit well down the left line. I'll go for two, and it's going to be a stand-up double. Makes perfect contact. And sure enough, Valderas gets on base. Instant replay look here very quickly. Was able to get a nice hit off of it. And just the speed propelling him for a stand-up double for the Rattlers. Trying to get something going here in the top. Check that in the bottom half of inning number two. With one out to it, if you could hear any noise from behind, well, they have officially turned on the lights here as the sunlight is only getting slimmer. Very exciting once again. Bottom half of inning number two. Cienfuegos, check that. Up to the plate. First pitch on the way goes in, ball number one. Only the 14th pitch from Edinburg Vela's pitcher so far. He's been able to keep his pitch count low for these first two innings so far. That one is swung on, though, and hit down the gap. The center field gap, to be exact, and he'll hold at third base. Runners now in the corners. An infield single. So able to get in the corners here. Runners in the corners. So runners once again at first and third. Bottom half of inning number two. Rattlers with one out to their name so far. Where things could potentially get a little dangerous here for Edinburg Vela on their defensive side, just with that one out, but trying to get two quick outs with two runners on. We'll wait and see how it all goes. Trying to go with the pickoff. Runner will be safe at first. Again, your pitcher here this evening, David, and for Edinburg, Vela. First pitch, we'll check that. We'll go to first base again. Second time he's tried to pick him off. At the plate this time as well, Darian Lopez. That one is swung on, popped up, will go foul. Oh and 1. No balls, 1 strike. Runners in the corners for Sharyland High School. Now caught in a pickle for a second. Abel. Now it's runners in second and third. Time called. Still no balls, 1 strike. Missed 0-2. Oh and 2 the count. Oh, 2 pitch on the way, swung on, hit foul. Stay, no balls, 2 strikes. Still only about 16 pitches thrown so far from none other than David Ann, which is a complete, not necessarily that it's a turnaround, but you look at the pitches thrown from Sharyland High School so far being 34. Been a very different half innings for both sides. That one goes inside, ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Still with 1 out. Runners in scoring position, second and third. Again with Lopez at bat. Swung on, it hit well down the left field line. 1 run is in and will stay. Just like that, Sharyland High School able to break through and get a run, and back into the corners they will go. Runners at first and third. An RBI single just like that for Lopez. Darian Lopez. Getting the runner in. Back in scoring position once again for both. Carlos Pascual at the plate. And runner will advance to second base, making it second and third once again. Very quickly. We'll reset that for you all as well. Try to go for it. That's going to be a strike. So it is 1 ball, 1 strike. That is your count. Pascual trying to get a good hit off of it. Won't be able to. 1 and 2. It was a good swing, just swing and a miss that side. Either way, 1 ball, 2 strikes with 1 out here. Bottom half of inning number 2. Runners back in scoring position on second and third base. Fair. And no play in the end. That's going to be bases loaded. Very impressive there as well from Pasquale. Seeing that he stuttered for a second, but made sure to try and make it to first base because anything can happen just like that. Bases loaded. Valderas at the plate. In the cleanup spot. Before we get back to the top of the lineup. With 1 out. Looks like that will be ball number 1. 1 ball, no strikes. And now the pitch count gets up a bit to 22. That one's going to be swung on. Popped up. Could make a play. And it's going to drop. Foul. 1-1. Popped up again. There's a bit of wind that is affecting some of these pop-ups, but it's not like it's significantly strong or anything like that. Blowing directly towards the left field line, towards where myself is. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. It's going to be out, or check that a bit high. 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike with 1 out. Two 2-1 pitch on the way. Inside, a little low and inside, ball 3. 3-1. Again, bottom of the second. The Rattlers have been able to get 1 run here, 1 out so far. Bases are loaded. Valderas trying to bring in runs. That's a nice hit. That will land in the gap, go through the gap to be exact. 2 runs just like that. Slide to third. Safe. Impressive running. Instant replay look. We'll make both of them go. And Carlos Pasquale again, with his speed, has made the difference. And sure enough, zero. I'll go to runners in second and third. Bit of a mound visit. We'll get this situated for you all. Then we'll be... I was going to take a quick commercial break, but they are done with the mound visit. So now with runners in second and third once again. That's how it started last time. And the Rattlers were able to just about clear the bases. Second and third base. First pitch on the way. It's a bit low and inside. Check that. Yes, we'll be going for ball number 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Top of the lineup once again, Nick Valdez at the plate. Wasn't able to get on base last time. We thought he had a leadoff double, but in the end was out of the batter's box out number 1. That was at the bottom half of the inning. He's 0 for 1 so far here today. We're trying to make it 1 for 2 on the plate. Runners in scoring position, 1 out. 1-0 pitch on the way, seemed a bit high and inside. Ball number 2. We'll go 3-0. I believe it's 2 though. I'm gonna make sure it's 2-0. I don't think it's 3-0. It says 3-0 on the scoreboard here in the ballpark. But we'll wait and see. That's gonna be a strike. So I guess we'll have to wait just a bit longer. It says 3-1, but of course the umpire knows. Anyways, we'll keep it at 2 balls, 1 strike. For Valdez. Valdez will swing, and that's going to go through the gap. Another run is in. Make it 2. Two-run single. And that will be, well, really a bases-clearing single in the end. Runner now at first base. 2-run score, making that 5-0. 5 runs. First pitch on the way was ball 1. Already back at Fabrizio Salinas. Again, he is also 0 for 1. So it was a 3-3 down. Bottom half of inning number 1. So now bottom half of inning number 2, the top of the lineup, wanting to get on base as well. I believe we'll make that 2-0. Was a bit inside. Will be ball 3. That's going to be strike 1. Three balls, 1 strike. David Ann. His pitch count now 35. That's where his pitch count is at now. 1 pitch past Sharyland High School's. And we'll go in there. We'll go to third base. That's Nick Valdez. Again, Fabrizio Salinas at the plate here, wanting to get on base as well. So check that, 3 balls, 2 strikes now. Like we said, the low for tonight. You're supposed to be 60. Already down to 82 degrees Fahrenheit this evening. Absolutely gorgeous night for baseball here in the RGV in Sharyland High School. 3-2, full count. That one is swung on. Bounced foul. And will stay alive. It'll be interesting to see what the limit will be for both pitchers, considering they're already getting closer to that 40 pitch count, and wouldn't be shocked to see at maybe 60 for either side to start to use their reliever. Still 3 balls, 2 strikes. Salinas continues to bat. Three-two pitch on the way. That one is swung on, hit well down the left field line. And will go out, but will tag. And sure enough, make it number 6. A sacrifice fly in the end will be the key for Fabrizio Salinas. He'll go 0 for 2, but again with the sacrifice fly. Bases now empty. Score Sharyland High School lead here in the bottom half of inning number 2. Swung on, hit well. Center fielder will make the grab in time. Out number 3. That will retire the side, but not after 6 runs scored by the Sharyland High Rattlers in the bottom half of inning number 2. We'll head to the top half of inning number 3 coming up after this. I'm Jacob Young. This is Real Sports Live Network. Don't go anywhere.
The standard of excellence has always been Cadillac, so be iconic and drive one. Free your Cadillac, Brownsville, Texas.
Have a finger-licking good time at the South Padre Island Crawfish Festival, happening April 12th at the South Padre Island Convention Center. Immerse yourself in crawfish heaven as you taste traditional boils and innovative twists on this Louisiana specialty. Let the good 7 summers. There'll be plenty of fun for the whole family, and oh yeah, plenty of crawfish. It's the South Padre Island Crawfish Festival.
I'm the new athletic director here. I started here 13 years ago, and 13 years ago, our juniors and seniors were in 1st grade and kindergarten. As they grew through their lower elementaries, I taught them in 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade. And now, I've coached them their freshman year, their junior year, their sophomore years, and even this year, their senior year. That's one of the pluses here at our school. We're such a close-knit family type of community. You go to big schools where kids might just be a number. Here in San Perlita, kids have a name.
Have a finger-licking good time at the South Padre Island Crawfish Festival, happening April 12th at the South Padre Island Convention Center. Immerse yourself in crawfish heaven as you taste traditional boils and innovative twists on this Louisiana specialty. Let the good times roll with live music from Morgan Wallen Tribute Band 7 summers. There'll be plenty of fun for the whole family, and oh yeah, plenty of crawfish. It's the South Padre Island Crawfish Festival.
Back live we go once again here. Top half of inning number 3 will start right now. Goes in for the bunt. Will quickly throw to first for out number 1. An interesting strategy from the Vela Sabercats, just trying to get anything going there. That's going to be out number 1 here very quickly off the first pitch. Of once again, top half of inning number 3. 1 up, 1 down for the Rattlers. Now for Edinburg Vela. 1 up, 1 down for Vela. But Matt Abundiz up to the plate. And that will go in, ball 1. One ball, 1 strike. Just check that out. It's not 1-1. It's just 0-1 at the time, but with 1 out. No. There we go. Okay, it's 3-1. It's the official count. 3 balls, 1 strike. With Matt Abundiz at the plate. Inside, ball 4. Runner at first. Just like that. One pitch on the way. That one is swung on. And that with 1 out. Runners at first and second base. Edinburg Vela with an opportunity. Try and make something happen on the offensive front. Exactly what they need here, down by 6 runs to be exact. On a missed, strike number 1. Through the gap again. Bases. Bases loaded now. Solis. One and one with 1 out. It's going to hit the ground. It is 2-1. Exactly. 2 balls, 1 strike is the count with bases loaded. That one is swung on. Steps on second, throw to first! In time! We'll retire the side, and yes, that does not get no runs count. Not able to get any runs off of bases loaded. a big momentum change very quickly. It could have been that way. But just like that, instant replay look is what I was trying to find there, and sure enough, it's an impressive play in general. Being able to have that thought of, oh yes, step on second base, then throwing it to first in time gets the out. And we'll be right back after this. Stay tuned.
Elevation, AT4, AT4X, Denali. Case closed. For your GMC, we're professional grade.
Are you looking for a new place on South Padre Island? How about Starny's Hot Dogs and More? These dogs are delicious, and they're made the way you want to order. A new place on South Padre, Starny's Hot Dogs and More. Stop by today.
Back line we go once again here as we get ready for bottom half of inning number 3, 6-0 your score. Ibarra at the plate. Swung on a miss, strike number 1. Swung on to third, will throw to first. Still ended up being on the bag. And in timeout number 1. Cienfuegos up to the plate now. Let's check that. Bell Dennis actually at the plate. Inside, 1 ball, 1 strike. With 1 out here. One pitch on the way. Low and inside, ball 2. 2-1. One pitch on the way. Inside, ball 3. Now it still says 2-1 on the scoreboard. Three and 2. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And that's going to be strike number 3. Caught him looking that time. That's going to be out number 2. And that will be Cienfuegos up to the plate. First one on the way, strike number 1. No balls, 1 strike with 2 outs. A 1 pitch on the way. That one swung on and missed. 0-2. Hits the dirt again inside. Will be ball number 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bottom half of inning number 3. Inside ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs here. Rattlers with an opportunity to try and get something going. Try and get their bats going this bottom half inning, but it's going to be very difficult. 2-2 is the count. 2-2 pitch on the way. Got him swinging, and that will retire the side. No hits that time, and we will go to the top half of inning number 4. I'm Jacob Young. This is Rio Sports Live Network. Here we'll be right back after this. Stay tuned. Don't go anywhere.
Fiber, this is our home. Take a look at the wings.
Sunny Glen Children's Home has provided a place of hope for every child since 1936. If you'd like more information on Sunny Glen and the services we offer, please visit us at www.sunnyglen.org.
South Padre Island. Enjoy endless activities for all ages. Then dance the night away with live music, savor fresh seafood, and discover unique food trucks and shop our charming boutiques. What are you waiting for? Escape the everyday at South Padre Island.
Sharyland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. Sharyland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
When you study local at Texas Southmost College, training programs, all at the most affordable cost in the Rio Grande Valley. Transfer your TSC credits to a university or start a new career, like Kat Gomez, who graduated from TSC and is now patrolling the streets of Brownsville and serving her community. Register now at tsc.edu/register and study local at Texas Southmost College.
For your Buick, Brownsville, Texas.
Back live, we're going once again here. Start of inning number 4, already strike number 1. We have a quick time called on the mound. Should get things rolling pretty quickly once again. After this pitch, both teams will have, their pitchers have pitched 50 pitches after this one. That one is swung on, foul tipped, 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. Still the top half of inning number 4. Edinburg Vela down by 6 runs. Those 6 runs, of course, scored in the bottom half of inning number 2. No runs were scored in the bottom half of inning, or top or bottom half of inning number 3. And now at inning number 4, that one is swung on and missed. Another strikeout here. And that will be 1 out. We'll see what Sharyland High decide to do here, especially, well, like I said, the pitch count getting a little bit high. But if he'll be able to stay out here just in case to potentially pick up a complete game shutout, could be a possibility here. Either way on this one. Looks like that one will be ball number 1. 1-0 the count. Going there, 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes. And quickly, just like that. Up in the count at 2-0. That one is swung on, hit foul. Line drive foul. Down the left field line indeed will be strike number 1. Three and 1 is the count. That's going to be strike 2. Full count. We have movement in the dugout. And warm-ups will start to happen. That's going to be swung on, hit deep near the number 2. The wind, of course, keeping any fly balls really in. To be exacting, just outside of the infield. 2 outs. Now, top of the 4th inning. Still 6-0. Sharyland High School lead over Edinburg Vela. 57 pitches thrown now this time for Santi Balderas. Check that. Not for Balderas. Check that for Roy Rodriguez. I get a little bit confused because the positions and the numbers for their jerseys are very close together. But that's just me being confused either way. Just like we said, Roy Rodriguez, your pitcher here. 58th pitch thrown that time. 0-1 is the count. No balls, 1 strike. 0-1 pitch on the way. Almost gets him there. Was very close. 1 ball, 1 strike. Very easy to say that one. So once again, it's Romeo Bautista at the plate. Once again, 1 ball, 1 strike. That one is swung on and missed. Strike number 2. So step out of the batter's box for a second. Get his composure back there. We'll step back into the batter's box now. So once again, Romeo Bautista at the plate. 1 ball, 2 strikes the count. Caught him swinging! And that'll be another strikeout to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down inning this time for the Sharyland Rattlers. We head to the bottom half of inning number 4. I'm Jacob Young. This is Real Sports Live Network. We'll be right back after this. Stay tuned.
Truck Techs in Harlingen is your source for lifts, wheels, and tires. Talking trucks of any size, any model, and any year. Specializing in accessories with top-of-the-line products to bring that special look to your truck in a professional way. Lifts, wheels, and tires, with financing available too. Call today or stop by Truck Techs in Harlingen.
My son Leo just graduated from high school, but also with his associate degree from Texas Southmost College at no cost at all. Not having that financial burden was so helpful to our family. That's 2 years we did not have to pay.
And I am so grateful to go into my major debt-free.
Back live we go here very quickly. First pitch ended up being ball number 1, bottom half of inning number 4. Checks his swing, but ended up going, and it will be 1-1. Interesting to see what happens here. Bottom half of inning number 4, still a ways to go. That one's going to be swung on to hit a high fly ball. This is it. We'll dive. Ended up dropping it, I believe. Runner is safe at first. Just making sure that that's what the umpires called. They will meet for a split second here, and we'll talk things over. At least the home plate umpire. And they will call it out. Ended up catching the ball. And out number 1. So, after a conversation, it will be out number 1. We'll go back to Pasquale at the plate now. Carlos Pasquale at the plate will try to make it on base here. That one is inside, a bit of a wild pitch that time, but no runners on. Ball 1. So yes, indeed, we have movement in the dugout. Warm-ups happening for Sharyland High School. Trying to see if I could get the number. Emiliano Villarreal behind me is warming up for the Sharyland Rattlers at pitcher. As everything is 1 ball, 1 strike with 1 out here for Pasquale ahead of me. Swung on and missed. Will be 1-2. Good 1-1 pitch that time from David N. Still at the mound here. Going into his 56th pitch there. This time will be 57. And again, I'm very interested to see how far both coaches will take the pitching here this evening. That one is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Goes in there, out number 2 here. Edinburg Vela trying to get a 3-up, 3-down inning, just like that. The 2 umpires, of course, to start with out number 1 had to talk it over to make sure that they could get the call as good as possible, and sure enough, calls him out with the catch from, I believe, the right fielder, and now on top of that, another very quick out this time. That one will go outside, ball 1. Back to the bottom of the lineup, Santi Balderas. Still 6 runs to 0 here. Bottom half of the 4th inning, 4 they'd to it, but have not been able to add to it since they were able to get 6 straight runs. That one is swung on, a hit down line, trying to dive for it, able to get it, throw to first, not in time, will be safe at first base. Good try that time as we'll go instant replay split. Brought to you by South Padre Island. It was just a very good play. Able to get there in the end. Good hit. And sure enough, gets in there for a base hit for Santi Balderas. Should be back up to the top of the lineup with Nick Valdez. And sure enough, that is the case. Inside ball 1. Ball, no strikes. 4. And now caught in a try. We'll catch him trying to steal, I should say. And that is how we will end the inning. We will get back to it here. And back to inning number 5, the top half of inning number 5 coming up next. I'm Jacob Young. This is Rio Sports Live Network. As we get you with the top, we will get you with the top half of inning number 5. We will be right back after this. Stay tuned.
At Marine Military Academy, we educate those who dare to achieve. Those eager to control their future before it controls them. Those who can follow a path so they can eventually make their own. Those ready to join in order to stand out. Welcome to MMA, forging tomorrow's leaders.
South Padre Island. Enjoy endless activities for all ages. Then dance the night away with live music, savor fresh seafood, and discover unique food trucks and shop our charming boutiques. What are you waiting for? Escape the everyday at South Padre Island.
Graduation time. Time to make some decisions. What's next? Can I afford to continue my education? What are my options? At Brownsville ISD Career and Technical Education, you can graduate from high school with a certificate and or license ready to go to work. Debt-free. We have a wide range of programs for every student, ranging from audiovisual, law enforcement, STEM robotics, electrical, welding, pharmacy, patient care tech, and many more to choose from. That's why Brownsville ISD is the best.
Back line we go once again. That's going to be a stand-up triple. Derek Rodriguez with a major hit. We'll get it to first base. Check that, to third base now. It's off the left field. And now a catcher visit to the pitcher this time. That will hit the dirt. Ball one. Runner in scoring position once again for Edinburg Vela. High and inside, ball two. Strike. Check that, ball three. 3-0 the count. Runner at third. Three and one the count now. Ball four, just like that, runners in the corners. Number 68 coming up. First one on the way, strike one. And now pitcher and catcher will talk things over once again. I've had to talk it over before, but now talking it over again. It's trying to make sure that they know exactly runners on first and third. Your score. That's going to be a strike, but the cutoff, as he was trying to position, but this is where Sharyland High School have been successful before, being able to get the necessary outs. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. Evened up the count. That was number 7. Inside. 3 balls, 2 strikes with no outs. Top half of inning number 5, Edinburg Vela with 2 runners in scoring position at second and third. Three-two pitch on the way. That'll be out number 1. Getting the perfect moment. Able to get the strikeout there for Roy Rodriguez. No balls, 1 strike once again. A 1 pitch on the way. Will hit the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike with 1 out. Now I believe time called. For a new baseball. One ball, 1 strike now, back underway. Swung on and missed, strike 2. One-two pitch on the way. It's going to be 2-2. Check that, actually, that one was strike. That is swung on. Able to get it from center. Throw. Sacrifice fly will make it 6-1. At pitch 77. Was a good tag. Checks his swing, and that's going to be strike 1. Still with 1 out here. We're checking the 2 outs. Still with 2 outs here in the top of the 5th inning with now score of 6-1. This runner just at third base now. Of course, it was runners at second and third. They all tagged up. One ball, 2 strikes. 2-2 your count with 2 outs. Two-two pitch on the way. That one swung on and hit foul. We'll stay 2-2. Swung on and missed for strike 3. And that'll retire the side. 1 run, though, for Edinburg Vela, but 5-run lead for and we'll get you with the bottom half of the next inning coming up here very shortly. Jacob Young inning. Stay tuned.
Fiber, this is our home. Take a look at what we do.
The standard of excellence has always been Cadillac, so be iconic and drive one. Free your Cadillac, Brownsville, Texas.
Have a finger-licking good time at the South Padre Island Crawfish Festival, happening April 12th at the South Padre Island Convention Center. Immerse yourself in crawfish heaven as you taste traditional boils and innovative twists on this Louisiana specialty. Let the good times roll with live music from Morgan Wallen Tribute Band, 7 Summers. There'll be plenty of fun for the whole family, and oh yeah, plenty of crawfish. It's the South Padre Island Crawfish Festival.
I'm the new athletic director here. I started here 13 years ago, and 13 years ago, our juniors and seniors were in 1st grade and kindergarten. As they grew through their lower elementaries, I taught them in 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade. And now, I've coached them their freshman year.
Back live we go once again here, 6-1 your score. Top half, check the bottom half of inning number 5. That is swung on, hit well down the left field line. That'll be good enough for at least a base hit. We'll try to stretch it for 2. We'll decide better of it, and we'll go back a leadoff single. So start this bottom half of the 5th inning right off the bat for Sharyland High School. Once again, I'm Jacob Young, the Rio Sports Live Network. If you're just tuning in, well, you've missed a bit. For sure, it is 6-1 your score. In 1 inning, Sharyland High School were able to score 6 runs. That happened to be in inning number 2, the bottom half of inning number 2. And then moments ago, in the top half of inning number 5, Edinburg Vela were able to get 1 run just like that to make it 6-1 your score. It was off of a sacrifice fly, but just like that, 2 straight outs afterwards, Sharyland High School were able to get it right back, or, well, 1 more out after that, after the sac fly. That was out number 2, and then a strikeout for out number 3. Makes it 6-1 your score here. Bottom half of inning number 5. Sharyland High School looking to try and just control this one, potentially putting up a couple more runs. Think about picking them off at first base. Will be safe in the end. Both pitchers are still out from when they started up the game, which is pretty interesting because you look at the pitch count for at least Sharyland High School, Roy Rodriguez at 82 and 64 pitches for none other than David Ann. It's an interesting fun fact to tell you all about. We'll be able to advance to second base just like that. Both teams have been very good with their base running, being aggressive when they've needed to, and sure enough, puts himself in scoring position. Three and one, your count. Swung on, hit foul. Check, that was not hit. Three and two now. Full count. Three-two pitch on the way. That one swung on, hit down the right field line, foul. Stays at 3 balls, 2 strikes. 6-1 your score. Sharyland High School lead over Edinburg Vela. Runner on second base in scoring position for, check that, now at third base. Valdez at third base. That one is swung on. Throw to first. Off the bag, safe at first base. That will be an RBI. So 7-1 just like that. This David and that one is swung on, popped up near the right field line. We'll be chasing it. It will drop in time to be foul. So that was pitch number 70, like we mentioned, for David N. And Edinburg Vela this time. We're at first base. Swung on, down the right field gap. We'll be in time for a base hit. Runners on first and second now. This is how really the 6 straight runs happened. And again, the bottom half of inning number 2 is where the Rattlers were able to load up the bases. And sure enough, just about get everyone scored, making it 6 runs to none at the time. Now we'll try to load the bases and do exactly that, potentially get a Grand Slam home run. The last time that I was here at Sharyland High School's ballpark, I got to witness a home run. I believe it was off of the scoreboard. Down left center field. Cool fun fact for you all. That was Ibarra, who is at the plate. 1-1. On the way, that one is swung on. And that will be another your score. Time called. We'll take a quick break. But runners after this. Stay tuned.
Even this year, their senior year. That's one of the pluses here at our school.
Have a finger-licking good time at the South Padre Island Crawfish Festival, happening April 12th at the South Padre Island Convention Center. Immerse yourself in crawfish heaven as you taste traditional boils and innovative twists on this Louisiana specialty. Let the good times roll with live music from Morgan Wallen Tribute Band, 7 Summers. There'll be plenty of fun for the whole family, and oh yeah, plenty of crawfish. It's the South Padre Island Crawfish Festival.
Elevation.
Back live we go once again here. Runners at second and third. After the time called. The Rattlers with an opportunity here to really close this game up. Luis Balderas at the plate. That one goes in there for a strike. Evens it up at 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. One pitch on the way. Hits the dirt. 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike. Swung on and missed. 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Sharyland High School trying to bring in at least 2 more runs potentially. 2-2 pitch on the way. That's going to be That's going to be strike 3. Catches him looking, and that is going to be a strikeout here. It's going to be 1 out here. Again, in the bottom half of inning number 5. No balls, 1 strike here. Looks like time called. And catcher and pitcher will talk things over as it is 8-1 your score with 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th. No balls, 1 strike. Back underway we go. Tipped foul. Still make it 0-2. This time another mound visit, so we'll take another break. We'll be right back after this. Stay tuned.
South Padre Island, how about Starny's hot dogs and more? These dogs are delicious, and they're made the way you want to order. A new place on South Padre, Starny's hot dogs and more. Stop by today.
Fiber, this is our home. Take a look at what we do.
Sunny Glen Children's Home has provided a place of hope for every child since 1936. If you'd like more information on Sunny Glen and the services we offer, please visit us at www.sunnyglen.org.
South Padre Island. Enjoy endless activities for all ages. Then dance the night away with live music, savor fresh seafood, and discover unique food trucks and shop our charming boutiques. What are you waiting for? Escape the everyday at South Padre Island.
Sharyland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. Sharyland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
When you study local at Texas Southmost College, you can choose from over 50 associate degree programs, certificates, and workforce training programs, all at the most affordable cost in the Rio Grande Valley. Transfer your TSC credits to a university or start a new career, like Kat Gomez, who graduated from TSC and is now patrolling the streets of Brownsville and serving her.
Back live once again here, 8-1 your score. Again, I'm Jacob Young, the Rio Sports Live Network. 1-0 your count now. Sharyland High School trying to bring in at least 2 more runners, potentially 3. Hits the dirt. Will be ball 2. That one swung on to hit foul. 2-1. Yeah, the count. Two balls, 1 strike. That one is swung on, hit foul. 2-2 now. Two balls, 2 strikes with 2 outs. Bottom half of inning number 5. Runners on second and third. That one is swung on. Line drive. Fair ball. 1 run is in. And 2 runs are in. We'll make it 10-1. Your score, a 2-run single. Sharyland High School find themselves 1 run away from being able to end this one. As of course they have the 10-1 rule, 10-run rule, but it is 10-1 your score. Here in the, once again, bottom half of inning number 5. We'll stay with you here. 2 outs for the Sharyland Rattlers in the bottom half of inning number 5. It's been a little lengthy bottom half inning, but other than that, it hasn't been too bad again. A gorgeous evening once again. 78 degrees Fahrenheit, feels like 77 degrees Fahrenheit now. And your low for this evening is supposed to be 60 degrees, so a fresh morning as well for a beautiful Saturday morning is expected here around the Upper Valley, Mission, McAllen. Morning, but either way, gorgeous evening of baseball, so that's what we will be waiting for. We'll take a quick break now. We'll be right back after this. Stay tuned.
edu/register and study local at Texas Southmost College.
Time to take a new look, maybe your first look at Buick. If smart, hip, and affordables for you, Buick's your brand. For your Buick, Brownsville, Texas.
Truck Techs in Harlingen is your source for specializing in accessories with top-of-the-line products to bring that special look to your truck in a professional way. Lifts, wheels, and tires, with financing available too. Call today or stop by Truck Techs in Harlingen.
On first and second. A good start for that one after, I believe it was a new hint. First and second base. Still 10-1, but runners in scoring position, or runner in scoring position to be exact, at second base. Back to the top of the lineup. Check that, not the top of the lineup. Santi Baldera is at the bottom of the lineup now. To be a bit high and inside. Ball one. That's going to be strike one. 1 ball, 1 strike now. That's going to be strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And that is just going to be at the warning track. And that'll retire the side. Sharyland strand 2 runners in the end to try and end it in 5. But instead, they get 4 runs. And will make it 10-1. Heading into the top half of inning number 6. We'll be right back after this. Stay tuned.
Just graduated from high school, but also with his associate degree from Texas Southmost College at no cost at all. Not having that financial burden was so helpful to our family. That's 2 years we did not have to pay for.
All of my TSC credits transferred to UTRGV, and I am so grateful to go into my major debt-free.
At Marine Military Academy, we educate those who dare to achieve. Those eager to control their future before it controls them. Those who can follow a path so they can eventually make their own. Those ready to join in order to stand out. Welcome to MMA, forging tomorrow's leaders.
South Padre Island. Enjoy endless activities for all ages. Then dance the night away with live music, savor fresh seafood, and discover unique food trucks and shop our charming boutiques. What are you waiting for? Escape the everyday at South Padre Island.
Graduation time. Time to make some decisions. What's next? Can I afford to continue my education? What are my options? At Brownsville ISD Career and Technical Education, you can graduate from high school with a certificate and or license ready to go to work. Debt-free. We have a wide range of programs for every student ranging from audiovisual, law enforcement, STEM robotics, electrical, welding, pharmacy, patient care tech, and many more to choose from. That's why Brownsville ISD is the best choice.
Back live we go once again here. Top half of inning number 6. Coming up here momentarily. I'm Jacob Young. This is Real Sports Live Network. Once again, officially 9:08. It is 9:08 p.m. This game started at 7. That is where we are at the moment. 10-1 your score, top of the 6th inning. Sharyland High School will be looking for a quick 3-and-out inning to get back to basics, go back to the bottom half, and to potentially score their last run. 2-0 the count, though, very early on to the first batter up to the plate for Edinburg Vela. Again, top half of inning number 6. Swung on and missed, catches him swinging. That is going to be strike number 1. 2 balls, 1 strike now. That's going to be strike 2. Evens up the count, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, just like that. Two-two pitch on the way. Hits the dirt. We'll go back to full count. 3-2. 3 balls, 2 strikes to be exact. Should be Solis at the plate. That one is popped up near second base. And again, the hang time gets it enough for out number 1. Well, again, 1 out, and you just saw it right there. Once again, a lot of them have been popped up. Think that they travel far, but just like that, it will be out number 1. 1 up, 1 down so far. Looks to be like a pinch hitter for Edinburg Vela, and Alex Cruz will be pinch hit for, well, I believe he Perez pinch hit for Alex Cruz. First one in there, strike 1. Strike number 2. Check that strike number 2. And that's going to be a wild pitch. Hits the backstop. One ball, 2 strikes. Just misses the catcher. Once again with 1 out. And 2 away. Or if you will also 3 up, 3 down, just like I mentioned before, in this top of the 6th inning. First pitch on the way, strike number 1. That will be ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. That one is swung on to the third baseman, will bobble it, and that will be throw to first off the bag, and will be safe. Whether or not it was not in time, he will be safe either way. Whether or not it was because he was off the bag or just not in time. Be safe, a base hit in the end, potential error. But if I were the scorekeeper, I'd just give him the base for a base hit in the end. Still 2 outs. It looks like that will do it. Won't be able to complete the game at pitch 95 for the evening. His night will be done. Great job there for Roy Rodriguez. Could not get the final out. New pitcher coming up here very shortly. We'll be right back after this. Stay tuned.
Fiber, this is our home. Take a look at what we do.
standard of excellence has always been Cadillac, so be iconic and drive one. Free your Cadillac, Brownsville, Texas.
Have a finger.
Back live we go once again here. Runner on first base was safe at first for Edinburg Vela. New pitcher for Sharyland High School once again, Emiliano Villarreal, now on the mound for the Sharyland Rattlers. So he is your new pitcher. This will be his first pitch coming up here. Goes in there for strike number one on his first pitch. Be the 96th pitch for, I guess, both pitchers combined. But again, pitch number one for Emiliano Villarreal. No balls, one strike. One and one. Inside ball two. 2 balls, 1 strike. Safe at first in the end. Almost able to succeed on the pickoff. Swung on and missed. 2-2. Able to get the third out in the end. That will retire the side. But we will head to the bottom half of inning number 6. 10-1 your score. Still 9 runs. Still a 9-run lead for Sharyland High School. We'll be right back after this.
Crawfish Festival happening April 12th at the South Padre Island Convention Center. Immerse yourself in crawfish heaven as you taste traditional boils and innovative twists on this Louisiana specialty. Let the good times roll with live music from Morgan Wallen tribute band 7 Summers. There'll be plenty of fun for the whole family, and oh yeah, plenty of crawfish. It's the South Padre Island Crawfish Festival.
I'm the new athletic director here. I started here 13 years ago, and 13 years ago, our juniors and seniors were in first grade and kindergarten. As they grew through their lower elementaries, I taught them in 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade. And now, I've coached them their freshman year, their junior year, their sophomore years, and even this year, their senior year. That's one of the pluses here at our school. We're such a close-knit family type of community. You go to big schools where kids might just be a number. Here in San Perlita, kids have a name.
Have a finger-licking good time at the South Padre Island Crawfish Festival, happening April 12th at the South Padre Island Convention Center. Immerse yourself in crawfish heaven as you taste traditional boils and innovative twists on this Louisiana specialty. Let the good times roll with live music from Morgan Wallen Tribute Band, 7 Summers. There'll be plenty of fun for the whole family, and oh yeah, plenty of crawfish. It's the South Padre Island Crawfish Festival.
Elevation, AT4, AT4X, Denali. Case closed. For your GMC, we're professional grade.
Are you looking for a new place on South Padre Island? How about Starney's Hot Dogs and More? These dogs are delicious, and they're made the way you want to order. A new place on South Padre, Starney's Hot Dogs and More. Stop by today.
Back live we go once again here, 10-1 your score. Want to know is the count. Line drive straight to the shortstop for out number 1. That one will be ball 1. Two balls, no strikes now. Popped up near the left field line. The left fielder will make the grab for 2 outs. 2 up, 2 down so far for Edinburg Vela. Trying to make it 3 up, 3 down to get to the top half of inning number 7. With their last chance at bat, which they will need 9 runs, at least right now. It can all change here with one swing of the bat for Sharyland High School. First one on the way. Strike 1. No balls, 1 strike. One pitch on the way. Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. That one is swung on, hit well. Will it drop? I don't believe it dropped. That is out number 3. 3 up, 3 down inning, just like that. Able to make the grab. Instant replay look here very quickly. High fly ball once again, just lays his glove out there as far as he possibly could reach just to make sure to get the 3rd out. We'll be back with the top half of inning number 7, the final at bat for Edinburg Vela. We'll be right back after this. Stay tuned.
Fiber, this is our home. Take a look at what we do.
Sunny Glen Children's Home has provided a place of hope for every child since 1936. If you'd like more information on Sunny Glen and the services we offer, please visit us at www.sunnyglen.org.
South Padre Island. Enjoy endless activities for all ages. Then dance the night away with live music, savor fresh seafood, and discover unique food trucks and shop our charming boutiques. What are you waiting for? Escape the everyday at South Padre Island.
Sharyland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. Sharyland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
When you study local at Texas Southmost College, you can choose from over 50 associate degree programs, certificates, and workforce training programs, all at the most affordable cost in the Rio Grande Valley. Transfer your TSC credits to a university or start a new career like Kat Gomez.
Back live we go once again, and well, that is a home run. Edinburg Vela get another run off of a home run just like that. 10-2 your score. It was a good ways away. Of course, this ballpark doesn't have numbers on the fences normally like they do. So I couldn't tell you estimated how far. Being told it was about 350 feet in that home run. Very impressive right there, just off the bat. Sounded like it. Sure enough, look up, it is out of here. Fortunately, we're on commercial break there for a split second. Did not expect a first pitch swinging and a first pitch crushing as well, as of course we all know that sound bite. But sure enough, that ball was gone. Swung on, hit foul. Strike two. So Edinburg Vela's last at bat as well, and now, well, getting one back, needing at least 8 more to bring this into a bottom half inning. One and two the count now. One-two pitch on the way, swung on and missed, and that will get one down for Sharyland High School. One away, I should say. Swung on, hit foul. Over the backstop it goes. Of course, Sharyland High School, it's pretty interesting as well. For the baseball field, I should say. Of course, they still have real grass, still have a real baseball field, which is always nice as well. But also the interesting fact about it is, well, the backstop is still, of course, the fence line that a lot of fans have been known, well, not known, but a lot of fans now don't necessarily like, because all the newer ballparks, even in high schools, have turned to the netting, which is so much nicer. And that one is popped up near foul territory, running towards it. Not in time. That will drop in for strike number 2. It looks like everything is now okay. Still 2 balls, 2 strikes with 1 out. That one will hit the dirt, full count. Swung on, hit well, deep down the right field line. And 2 down. So now 1 away for Sharyland High School, needing that 1 out. Swung on and missed for strike 1. Fouled off for strike 2, and Edinburg Vela now find themselves down to their last strike. Swung on, grounder, caught, thrown, first base, and it's not in time. No one was technically covering first base at the time. First baseman gets to it. Instant replay look, to be exact, just to show you all what I am trying to say here. No one truly guarding first base. Slow to get there. Ended up being the pitcher, Emiliano Villarreal. And instead, safe at first. So runner at first base at the moment. Almost picks him off to end it, but instead it will stay. Throw to second in time! And that will do it for out number 3. And that will do it for the game in the end as we get you quickly to a quick post-game show provided by Luke Free Motors in South Padre Island. Sharyland High School winning, allowing 2 runs, but scoring 10 of those runs. A very impressive all-around team victory. Needing that sweep, they get 2 victories this week in their triumph of district. I don't necessarily think they'll get a district title, but for sure a big win in general as they try and climb up the ranks in this district. Well, that'll do it for us here from Sharyland High School. I've been Jacob Young. This has been a Real Sports Live presentation. Your final score, 10